Does a tape recording of the bribe offer made to the army chief exist? Well, a former Colonel RSN Singh claims that a tape recording of that bribe offered to General VK Singh is indeed there. According to the Colonel, the tape has a recorded voice of the man who says that the chiefs before General VK Singh have accepted money. In the alleged tape, the same man tells the army chief that the chiefs after him will also be taken care of. The tape allegedly has the army chief ordering the man out of his office.
I am told that in this tape there is that conversation which the general talks about the gentleman concerned is heard offering a bribe and telling the chief that chiefs before you and chiefs after you have taken bribes and chiefs after you will take, so why don't you fall in line? And then I am told that then General VK Singh can be heard shouting at this fellow that you get out of my office before I do something else to you.
All right, let's get in a word from our Strategic Affairs editor Surya Gangadharan joining us from our newsroom with this big breaking development coming in. Surya, this certainly puts a spin on things, especially with the denials and allegations doing the rounds. What do we see from this point onwards?
Well, I think the tape, from what I am given to understand, I believe the tape is now with the CBI or is in the process of being handed over to the CBI. So some kind of forensic analysis will be done to try and figure out who are the people who are speaking in that recording. And then it will be able to determine exactly who they are. Is it the chief, is in fact General Tajinder Singh, as some allege. So we have to wait until the CBI gets its hands on the tape.
All right, of course, the CBI is going to proceed with its investigations. Surya, if you could also just give us a sense whether there is any link with this controversy and the previous one that General VK Singh had sparked off relating to his age. He himself has claimed that there could be several links and there could be people in the army who are out to get him.
Well, it's I'm given to understand that there's intense competition among arms lobbies in India. And the chief is seen as an impediment to some of the procurements that these lobbies are pushing. And in that sense, some of the controversy relating to the chief's age, which got magnified with all kinds of fake certificates floating around, were perhaps the work of this lobby. And also the fact that the lobby were expecting that after the verdict in the Supreme Court, the chief would resign. He refused to, and he continues in office. Then we have those controversy about the stories in the media that the Defence Minister's office was bugged, insinuating that the chief was involved in this operation. So clearly attempts being made to discredit him and to ensure that the arms lobbies get in place perhaps an environment which is more conducive to their operation. That is what we are being given to understand. And this is really the background to this entire controversy that has taken ground since yesterday.